Problem is to write a Python program to differentiate between type and isInstance. Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to WsCube Tech. My name is Ayushi Jain, and in this video we will learn how to differentiate between type and isInstance in Python. So guys, to understand type and isInstance, we will be using the concept of inheritance that is used in our OOP programming. Now what is the concept of inheritance? There are two classes. One is the parent class and the other one is the child class. The child class is the one that inherits all the behaviors from the parent class. Now how to declare if a class is a child class or a parent class, we'll be having a look on that as well. And after that, using the concept of inheritance, we will be understanding the difference between type and isInstance. So for this, I'll be taking an example here. I'll be creating a class called as smartphone. Inside this, I'm declaring an instance def name and passing a self parameter. And here I'll be writing the pass statement. The pass statement I'm writing here because I don't want to actually write anything inside it. It's just for an example. And then I'll be creating another class. This is our child class. So smartphone is a parent class, and for the child class, how to declare a child class, let's see that. Just like how we have created the smartphone class, I have created the child class, and here in the parentheses I'll pass smartphone. Now what will happen, this Nokia is the child class which will inherit all the behavior from its parent class, that is the smartphone. So smartphone is now the parent class, and here I'll be creating another function, that phone underscore name. I'll pass the self parameter and write pass here. Once I'm done with this, I'll be creating two objects. So object underscore smartphone. First of all, let's talk about smartphone is equals to smartphone, open close the parentheses. That's how you create an object of a class, and object underscore n is equals to Nokia. So this one belongs to Nokia and the first one belongs to the smartphone category. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll write a print function. And here I'll be passing the type of smartphone, that is the object type of smartphone. Okay, so I'll be writing type obj smartphone. Let's run this much. So this is not how we're going to do it, but let's run this much and see what output we'll get. So we'll get class main smartphone. That means it belongs to the classes of smartphone. And because I want to use a boolean operation over here, so I'll be writing that type of object smartphone is equal to smartphone or not. If it is yes, then if it is equal, that means it will give us true. And if it is not equal, that means it will throw us false. So if I run it, it should give us true. And yes, it is throwing us true. Similarly, let's do the same for our Nokia, that type of object Nokia is equals to Nokia. Let's run this as well. So if I run this, this is also throwing me true. So what I'll do, I'll just over here type print. This is for type function. Okay, now talking about instance over here. If I write print for isInstance, and I'll also pass one empty line. Okay, once we're done with this, we'll be printing the isInstance for both of them. So isInstance. Now isInstance over here takes two parameters. First parameter is the name of the object, and the second parameter is if what we are checking it with. So I am checking object smartphone comma with smartphone class and print again, and I'm checking isInstance again object Nokia, and I'm checking it with Nokia class. Okay, let's run and see what output we'll get. So for type function, we are getting true for both of them, and for instance also we are getting true for both of them. Now how to know the difference in between? So for example, if I write isInstance, that means if I check isInstance of object Nokia as smartphone, because obviously it's a child class, so it should inherit all the behavior for parent class. So if I write smartphone here and run it again, so it is still giving me true. But what if I check the type over here about for smartphone? That means is type of object Nokia is equal to smartphone. Let's check that. So it would give us false in this case. So this is how you will know the difference, that the type of object n is not equal to smartphone. That means if you have a child class. So what we know from here is that if you check the child class, if you're checking it for the child class, and if you take here the type, that means the type of the child class is equal to the parent class, then in that case it would throw us false. But at the same time, if we talk about the instance, that if the is instance, that means if the instance of object class is equal to the parent class, then in that case it will throw us true. So I hope guys that the difference between the is instance and type is clear to you and you have no doubts and no questions. And for more such interesting programs, stay connected guys. Thank you.